Believe me when I say that this is not something that I want to make a habit of. This is not something that I want to like put myself through every single day, but I am intrigued by it. And I love having something to be working towards. And I don't want to be a cold plunge girly, but everyone says there's so many good benefits to it. So here we are. I just went on a hike with a friend and I did an F45 class before that. I just did my mile for the day because I've committed to doing a mile every single day for January. And the girl that I went on the hike with was saying that she's been enjoying cold plunging in her pool because her pool is so cold right now and so is mine. And that just felt like a call out. Like, Ashley, what are you doing? And she's been doing 5 minutes. I don't know if I can do 5 minutes. I'm gonna shoot for 3 and hopefully I'm numb by then and then I can do 5. If I'm not numb by then we're just gonna do 3. Here we go. I lasted a minute. I really thought that listening to my Audible book would make it more enjoyable, and it absolutely did not. It's way colder than when I did it in December. I've done cold plunges before, but again, they were not that cold. I want to look up. I have the app for the pool. I want to look up what the temperature is right now. 48 degrees. It felt like 48 degrees. Maybe we'll have to slowly build up that endurance, but oh my gosh, if you guys are cold plungers that actively do it, leave me tips below. Happy 2024. Absolutely wild. It has been so weird not vlogging on this channel. I ended up taking like a month break from this channel. I obviously was still posting regular content on socials and it felt weird, but it felt good. I felt like I needed a little bit of a reset and I'm glad that I took it. I am feeling re-inspired. I'm feeling refreshed. It was so weird not talking to you guys constantly or regularly. So I thought it'd be fun to just do a little like chit chat update, see how we're all feeling, see how we're all doing, what's changed this year. And if you know that I got a Breville, don't come at me for having my blue bottle. I had my Breville this morning and they are getting rid of the spiced Nola soon because the winter season is ending and I'm devastated. So I went and got a spiced Nola as my second coffee today. I'm very much just savoring every single sip. New year, new me, new goals, new resolutions has been my Roman Empire for this entire month. I have been thinking about this since around Christmas, like what I wanted to be focusing on, what I wanted my goals to be. And I really wanted to go physical this year, to focus on my body and my health, as well as just challenging myself to do something new, to start something fresh. And if you are following me on Instagram or TikTok at all, then you already know I committed to running a mile a day, which if you know me, you know I can't stand running. I hate it so much. And because of that distaste for running, I knew that I had to challenge myself with running in some aspect. Now, obviously I'm not trying to be a runner or like run a marathon or something like that, but I just wanted to get over this like hatred of running and try to find some kind of middle ground where I actually enjoy it. I'm not trying to go for speed. I'm not trying to break my body down. I'm just trying to accomplish 1 mile a day. And I have been doing it for 2 weeks straight so far. And running isn't my only goal. I also cut out bread and then I'm also cutting out alcohol. All of this is just for January. If anything sticks, I might take it on to February / the rest of the year. But again, all of this is just for January, just to like dip my toes in there, you know what I mean? A lot of you guys on Instagram have been asking me what app I'm using to track all of my habits, and I have to tell you, this is the most incredible app I found. It is so fun for me, and if you're like me and you like to-do lists and you like checking things off and you like organizing and doing all of those things and it really gets you going, this app Habit is incredible. I have all of my goals that I've listed for daily goals, which is drinking a certain amount of water, having a 10-minute no phone me moment. It could be anything. It could be a walk, it could be sitting there, it could be laying down, it could be reading. I have to exercise an hour a day and then also run my mile a day. And the cool thing about this app is you can actually see your progress. So I'm tracking myself every day for a month so I can see what I'm doing well. You can obviously customize your goals in any way that you want. It also comes with a widget option, which I love, just to be able to just like keep myself on track. It syncs to your watch, so it'll give you notifications. But the best part is it's free. Highly recommend that. Now, on to the next topic. I am now 34, which is just so wild. My brain just can't can't process that. But a lot of you guys have asked me on socials, Ashley, you seem like you're so grounded. You seem like you're so balanced. You seem like so much younger than you actually are. Like, what are your tips? What have you learned? Blah, 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 blah. And first of all, I feel like I just recently got into this flow, this like flow state. And I feel like it came once I hit 30. I feel like my 20s were kind of all over the place. I was just trying so hard to do so many things that I wasn't able to like really hone in on the things that bring me the most joy and the things that make my everyday more exciting. And I hate to break it to you, but there's some things that I never wanted to do that I'm doing now that are worth it. The first one is a morning routine. I'm talking about like a real intentional morning routine. I feel like that's what I've really honed in on this last year. I realized I enjoy slower mornings. If I want to work out at 8:30 with a friend of mine, then I need to be up before 7:30 so that I can like fully become awake and I'm not rushing to a workout class. Because early mornings have been so important to me lately. And again, it's not super early, but it's earlier. We're talking like 7. I have been sleeping with my blind shade open so that the sun can wake me up. And it does. And it wakes me up before my alarm clock. And it has been life-changing. It is so amazing. I wake up feeling the sun on my face, and I wake up feeling awake. I wake up feeling not groggy. I wake up feeling energized and excited for my day, and I immediately get up, open the rest of my blinds all the way down, let the sun like touch my skin, and I'll have like an intentional moment. Like I'll go make lemon water, or I'll go downstairs and make a coffee, come back to my sunlit room and sit in the sun and just kind of be for a second. And it sounds silly, but it's so great because I'm not on my phone, which is one of those things that people always talked about that I would always neglect. I would immediately do it and it would just ruin my morning, even though I didn't realize it. But looking back, it did. It ruined my morning. So I highly recommend wake up earlier, wake up with the sun, wake up without your phone, have a moment to yourself before starting your day if possible. I know that's not always the case and my schedule doesn't always allow that either, but the mornings that I do create that space to have that moment, so great. The next thing is another hard one. It can be difficult because it very much depends on your schedule. If you are going out and doing things and being social, it's a little bit harder to do, but I have been stopping eating by 7 p.m. I've been trying to like eat my dinner, have my like bite of chocolate dessert all before 7. And I swear it gives my body more time to digest. I'll sip tea or I'll sip, something to like help me go to sleep, but that's it. And it's been great. And I've been feeling like I am fully digested before going to bed and waking up feeling less bloated. And I absolutely love it. It's been great. And this is one of those things again that everyone has always said. They're always like, oh yeah, you should stop eating by a certain time. I always disregard it. It's been great and I feel really good. So highly recommend you try that also. Another thing that you guys have been saying that has been so sweet and I very much appreciate, you guys have been saying I don't look 30 at all. I look 27, 28 is what most of you guys say. And I attribute that to skincare and makeup. The cool thing about me having done YouTube for like 9 years now is that I can look back at videos and I actually believe I look so much older in my first YouTube video. I'm not kidding, I really do. Something about me looks older and it's the amount of makeup that I was putting on my face at that time. On a daily basis, I've stopped doing the heavy foundation where I used to do it every single day and my face looks so much better. It feels lighter, it looks lighter, and it makes me feel and look fresh. Less makeup just looks so much better and it all comes down to your skincare. Another thing that hit me at 30 was I just decided to stop forcing myself into a specific size of clothes. Women's clothing sizes are ridiculous. You could be a 10 in one pair of clothing, a 6 in another pair of clothing. It makes zero sense. So we need to stop holding ourselves to a specific number and thinking that that's our number just across the board, because it's not. And we need to stop taking it personally when we aren't the number that we thought we were. I look and feel so much better in a size that fits me, and that is something that I accepted in my 30s, and it feels so good to do that, and it also looks better. Another thing is Reading. Something that has been so helpful for me lately is I have been listening to audiobooks before bed instead of watching TV. Do not get me wrong. I love watching TV. I love even more not looking at a screen. One of those things that they've been telling us for a long time that we shouldn't be doing, and I neglected to do it. Like, I just wouldn't do it. I would always watch something before bed, fall asleep with my TV on, and then I'd complain that I wasn't sleeping good. So what I've been doing is I'll have Gilmore Girls on while I'm like doing my nighttime skincare, brushing my teeth, like getting ready for bed. But once I am like, okay, I'm going into bed now, I've been turning my TV off and letting my audiobook play. And it's a no screen situation that's still entertaining. Something that came, I swear, came to me the second I turned 30 was the ability to say no to things. I realized that my no is a no for a reason. If I don't feel like being social, why am I gonna put myself in a situation to be social where I'm just gonna be honestly a bitch because I'm not in the mood to chat, you know? I'm not in the mood to talk. I have been really getting so much better at saying no to things, not necessarily because I don't care about the person or that I don't want to, but just because I know I'm not able to at that time. And it's very refreshing. So let your no be no. No one needs an excuse. It actually took me a long time to figure out my word for this year. I feel like I came up with my goals and resolutions before I actually came up with my word for this year. All of my goals and resolutions I was making revolved around consistency and not faltering in that. So my word for this year is obviously consistency in every aspect of my life. So I think that easily came with me choosing to run a mile every single day. Like, that made sense. But also when it comes to a productive lifestyle, the type of lifestyle that I love, I know it's not easy and it doesn't always happen, but when I have the most productive days, it's when I'm being consistent with all of the things that I want to be consistent in. So I'm choosing to be consistent in running a mile every single day for January. I have been choosing to be consistent in making my bed every single day for years now. Nothing makes me feel more productive than being consistent in the content that I put out, in the podcast that I produce. And I want that word to resonate in every aspect of my life this year. And I'm very excited to make that come to fruition. So yeah, those are all of my tips that I've learned in my 30s that I feel like are going to help all of us have productive lifestyles for 2024. And yeah, monologue done. Okay, so we talked about the no makeup vibe that I've been doing, that has been doing such good things to my skin. Quickly gonna show you exactly what I do. This is Lancer. I've showed you guys before. This is my like ultimate favorite every single day product. It is a zinc mineral sunscreen and it's tinted and it's incredible. I, of course, obviously already prepped my skin. The next thing I've been doing that I will say you don't necessarily have to do, but I've been doing it a little bit more lately just because I feel like my skin needs a little bit of a glow because I'm so pale right now. This is the Instant Soft Focus Beauty Glow Primer by Charlotte Tilbury. It lays so well on your skin, and because it's a primer, it also makes your skin tint lay even better. This is Summer Friday's Sheer Skin Tint, and this is in the shade 2. I honestly could probably be shade 1 right now. I'm so light. Already, look at how beautiful that looks. The tone is more even. It doesn't look cakey, but it also like kind of blurs all of my pores. You can obviously leave it like this if you want. If you want a little bit more dimension, I like taking a little bit of a cream blush and I'll just kind of pat it in to the high parts of my cheek just to add, again, a little flush of color, nothing crazy. We're going to brush our eyebrows up. And then if I have any makeup on whatsoever, I will be adding mascara. But I've been wanting to get like a clear lash serum to like be able to put on days like this where I'm actually like doing good for my lashes and not covering them with makeup. So if you guys have one, like a lash serum that you brush on for like day use, comment it below because I want to get one. Always, always, always Charlotte Tilbury spray. And that'll just keep your skin tint from separating or moving around in any way. And then of course, last but not least, some kind of lip oil. This is by Clarins. I personally like Clarins a lot because it kind of tints your lips also. So eventually when the oil does come off, your lips are a little pink. Here's all the products we use. Tinted sunblock, primer, skin tint, a little bit of blush, some setting spray, mascara. Oh, I forgot the brow gel. And the brow gel. That's it. Butter. Your skin looks like butter. We're actually gonna like do our hair now. I've said it before and I'll say it again. The thermal brush from TikTok is worth every penny. All I did was Dyson blow dry my hair, and then I've been using this to like go in and kind of piece my bangs and front pieces, and it's so great. Stunning. You might remember, I think it was late summer of 2023 that Alicia and I did a house swap. I moved in here, she stayed at the townhouse for a full day. And if you remember correctly, I did a little prank on her. I changed the silverware drawers. And let me just clarify, this is the most inconvenient thing. I still get tripped up that this drawer is here. And I told you guys in that video that she wasn't gonna switch it back. Like she literally won't. She's one of those people that like, it'll bother her, but she's not gonna do anything about it. And I'm dying because I did that before I moved back in, and it is now January of 2024 and the drawer is still like this. So I'm going to be switching it back because it's bothering me. Look what I'm doing.
Oh, thank God.
What do you mean, thank God?
Hey.
You could have done it.
But this is the best part of the whole thing.
No. That it took 6 months.
Like, it really
for someone to do something about this.
But I didn't do it the first time. That's all I'm saying.
She's missing the point. All better. Got my afternoon poppy. We're feeling top notch. I am here with Revolve haul for January 2024. I cannot believe we're already at January. I was going through my camera roll recently, like very recently, and I saw my February haul and I was like, oh my God, that was almost a year ago. This month, I kind of went more for basics. These are more like simple pieces and I'm very excited about it. This first sweater vest is from L'Academy. I wore it yesterday. It is cropped. And I like the crop. It's not too cropped. Ever since I turned 30, I've been trying to get away from like all of the crop tops. Obviously, I still love a good crop top, but I feel like there is a specific length that I feel like just feels older, and it's like less of this part and it's more of like this part. And I feel like this perfectly shows that because it's been absolutely freezing here in LA. I got this long sleeve. This is from Tularo's. I got a medium and I feel like it's a size too big. I think I'm gonna return this and try to get a small. I love the color. I love the lettuce trim. It's on the neck as well as the sleeves. If you do get this top, I'll have it linked below, definitely size down. I should not be allowed to buy jeans anymore because I need to get rid of some first. It's getting really ridiculous how many pairs I have, but I got a pair of jeans. They're from Girlfriend. These are so fun, and there's a reason I chose them. I swear I had a pair of jeans as a kid in like 4th grade that was this color. It had the cargo pants on the side, like the pockets right here, and it's just very nostalgic for me. They're a little bit lower. They're not low rise necessarily, but they hug a little bit lower, which is kind of fun. And then again, I just love the cargo pant. I got this really simple, very clean cut turtleneck. This is from House of Harlow, but it cuts off a little bit more racer back-y, which I feel like is way more flattering on me. I absolutely love this. It's super comfy. Going along with the turtleneck trend, I also got this Lovers and Friends brown turtleneck. It's like a soft baby rib. It's a little bit thinner, which is really nice and very comfortable. It's a really nice kind of like Skims material is what it feels like. Now this is gonna completely negate what I said about the crop tops earlier, but this is kind of a more like athleisure lounge top. You could obviously wear out if you want, but it's a turtleneck and it's extremely cropped. But I've been seeing a lot of girls on Instagram with like tight shirts like this underneath this, and I feel like it's very layerable and really fun, and I also just love this taupey color. I haven't purchased a flannel in a very long time, so went ahead and got this one. This is a blue and kind of cream colored flannel. The way that they had it styled, I was like, yes, I need that. I need the layers, I need that in my life, so got myself a new flannel. I also got this Song of Style top. I actually have this similar top by the same brand in cream colored, and I'm obsessed with it. This one has like 3 little clips here to kind of cinch it in the middle, but it flares open on the bottom. It has a flare sleeve, and it's very warm and very cozy. And just because I love the white one so much, I know I'm gonna love this one. And then last but not least, for all of my Revolve orders, I've been trying to be very intentional about getting like event clothes so that inevitably when one does come my way, I have something that I can wear to it. And I realized recently I don't have a simple black dress, like a simple black long dress. Decided to fix that this time. I got this NBD straight strapless black dress, and she's long, but again, very simple. So like if I went to a beach party event, I could wear this. If I went to like a very nice event, I could wear this. It kind of is very versatile depending on how you accessorize it. And I feel like this is one of those pieces that you just have to invest in. The next thing will be like a little black dress. You know how everyone says you need a little black dress? I don't have one. So that's the next thing I'm gonna be looking for, but officially got the long, fancy black dress. That's everything I got from Revolve. Sad news, my boyfriend is feeling sick, and I'm not shocked because there is definitely something going around. I was sick for almost 2 weeks at the top of January, so I'm not shocked he's sick, but he took such good care of me while I was sick. We waited out a couple days and he's feeling like he's not that contagious anymore, so I'm going to make him soup and bring him dinner.